Hello. Welcome to a new video, I guess. Um, Today I'm gonna be ranking Call of Duty games. I will not be ranking Battlefield games, even though I would love to. I don't remember most of the games, so I will not be ranking them. But I will be ranking some stuff or something. But today we're gonna be ranking Call of Duty, the staple franchise of my childhood that I grew up playing. So what I will do is I will rank them by campaign, multiplayer, and whatever extra mode they have, like Call of Duty Ghost have extinction. Modern Warfare has damn Squad Ops or whatever, Spec Ops. So I will be ranking what I have played. I have not played every mode on every COD, but I have played most of the campaigns and multiplayers. So I will be ranking my view of the games. And what's good for me is unplayed, because I haven't played the three first games. Okay, let's calm down and do it again. So I will be ranking now, and I will explain my views and points of the games. And I will be saying what I liked, maybe what I disliked, stuff like that. Okay, let's go. So the first three Call of Duties I never played, so I will put them in the unplayed category. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This is a little bit hard because it is a very good game. The campaign was enjoyable. Multiplayer, it was good back then, but I wouldn't say that it's the best now. Like, it's a fun experience still. Like, it's a nostalgic, fun experience and such. But I don't think it's the best game. So I will put it in. It had Spec Ops, if I believe. I haven't played it now in a while, but I would say A for now. Maybe mid A tier, something. I never played World at War, so I can't. I can't rank it, unfortunately. However, I have seen zombies, and I have played maybe 2-3 games of the multiplayer. It seems fun for the time. No, not really my style. It felt. I tried the multiplayer like maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, like 1 or 2 games. It did not feel that great. And but the campaign I've heard so much about. Many people say what I have seen, that they love World at War, that like maybe that's the best one and stuff like that. I have seen so many people love the campaign. Someday I will actually play the campaign and see for myself, because it looks very good. Moving on. Modern Warfare 2. Oh, okay. I will have to actually think now. It had a very good campaign. for me, this is like the best campaign that of the games that I have played the campaign on. Ooh, that's hard though. The multiplayer is a nostalgic experience. Like, if you missed Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, you missed out on like everything. Multiplayer wise, like code lobbies and trash talking and N words here and there, and every imaginable word under the sun got thrown in those lobbies. I even remember when I played on my PS3, I actually just played a game of what's the map called? Karachi? No. Karachi? No. I don't know. I know it's in MW3. That for a fact that I know. Karachi, maybe. Forget. I played a round on my, MB2 on my PS3. I killed a guy and I got not the like 100 plus XP. I got like letters and numbers and like every single thing for XP, and I was like, what happened? And then I got challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge and weapon unlock. I was max prestige, had unlocked everything. That was fun. That was fun. But if I, because this game I can actually rate everything because I did everything on the game. I would say Modern Warfare 2 is a S tier. Like, the campaign is so iconic. It's so good. You're invested in it. You have the museum after the campaign. You have the multiplayer, which is fun. I would say an S tier. Black Ops 1. Yep. I would say the campaign is, how should I say it? Very iconic, like very original in a way. It's so creative. Like, Modern Warfare 2 is a just what if scenario. Like, oh, Russia attacking America. Oh, what happens now? Something like that. The most 5-year-old explanation. But I think that Black Ops 1 has the most intriguing, like, original campaign. Like, it's very good. It's very over the top, but it's very good. I remember the mission where you try to kill Castro, then to find out that he's alive. The mission in Vietnam where you and Woods play Russian roulette and then go and fly a Huey and shoot everything. I remember actually playing over and over that mission just to play the villagers that were running in their huts and stuff. Oh man. I don't think that's a psychopath behavior. It was just fun, you know? Okay. But the zombies as well, very fun experience. The multiplayer, it was very fun. You had this money system. You did like challenges and stuff, and you bought your stuff. You had to level up, if I remember correctly, and then when you level up to a certain level, you had to buy your like weapon, perks, attachments, face paint, and whatever. It was a very unique system. And I actually wish they would bring that back in a way. Because I remember you could check people's profiles and you would see how much money they had. Pretty fun system that we will never see that, but it would be fun if they bring that back in a way or another. MW3. Ooh, Modern Warfare 3. Ooh, this one's hard. I don't remember many maps on MW3. Not many at all now that I think about it. The multiplayer was pretty fun. I would actually say almost that MW3 were more fun in multiplayer wise than MW2, at least for me. But the campaign was not very good. What I remember, when you Makarov gases France, Paris, and bombs it and stuff. And I remember you saving the president or something, and Sandman and his team sacrifices himself, if I believe. No, I wouldn't say this game is a S tier. I would say maybe I will not rank it based on multiplayer alone. And I did not have very fun with the Spec Ops in this game. I would say actually a B tier. Okay, Black Ops 2. Ooh, 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 ooh. The controversial one. I have seen so many people say that they love Black Ops 2. It's the best Call of Duty ever. Much stuff and ditten och datt. For me, I did not really care much for the campaign when I played it. The multiplayer was... It was fun. It was fun. Not the best, but it was very fun. I did like the multiplayer. I liked what I remember most actually from Black Ops 2 is all the DLC maps. Like you had Black Ops 1 firing range as a remaster, upgrade. It's called Studio, if I remember correctly. That was a very fun map to play. You had Encore, I think that was. You had a couple of very fun maps on the DLCs. You had a skate park one. That was actually a fun map. And then you had a Nuketown map. Also very fun. The zombies, however, this is where it gets hard for me to rank it, because Black Ops 2 had a bad beginning, I would say. The original maps before the DLCs were bad. Like, Transit was not a very good map. Like, you had a bus going around place to place and stuff. I remember I actually played I don't remember what it was called, but you played teams. You played two teams against each other to like try to stay alive the longest. Oh. That was very fun, actually. I remember if you play that mode and one goes down, you can go down instantly. You can try to down yourself as quickly as you can as the person you're playing with, and you both will respawn. You can try again, and as long as you can survive. Pretty fun. And then I remember it came the DLC maps. You had Mob of the Dead, Origins, Buried, I forget the one map with the skyscrapers. I always forget that name. But you had very iconic. Oh, what the hell? You had very iconic zombie maps in that game. Very fun. Very fun. Yeah, it was very fun. Very fun. However, what do I rate Black Ops 2? I would maybe there. I there for now. I will think over this one and rank it, change it maybe in a bit. Yes. Call of Duty Ghosts. Oh, I have so many things to say about this game. So, what I've seen over the years, everyone hates this game. Not everyone, but most of the people hate this game. I agree, the campaign was ass, not fun at all. The only good thing about the campaign was the dog, Riley, I think the dog was called. Good boy. The multiplayer, nah, it felt different. I would say this. Call of Duty Ghost. Oh, sorry for my squeaky chair. Call of Duty Ghost had the multiplayer where the movement, like the gameplay of the multiplayer felt different. You had the sliding instead of like dolphin diving and stuff. It had I think it had a slide. I can't be tweaking. I remember it had a slide instead of the dolphin dive. And the movement, like, it felt better, I would say, than the other games. But that could just be me. But the game felt and looked different. It looked maybe graphic-wise better, I would say. And I recently purchased Ghost on my PS5 to play the extension. I wanted to replay extension. I had that itch, you know. And the extinction mode was... Okay, before I talk about the extinction, I want to mention the customization in COD Ghosts, I think was I would say maybe the best customization in Call of Duty history. Because you had helmet and outfit. You could only change your head and your like suit, like your uniform, armor, whatever you want to call it. And that was a good system, I think. In terms of customization, you could match stuff with whatever you wanted. You could look like Goofy. You could do very much, and you had whole outfits as well, and not to mention all the DLC outfits and stuff like that. I remember the Blunt Force, the Blunt Force, the Snoop Dogg announcer, the some campaign characters you could buy. very much stuff that were not necessary. I think that Call of Duty Ghosts were the game that really started to push microtransactions in a way. Black Ops 2 did it as well, but you did not have customization. You only had camos, reticles, calling cards, and maybe emblems. And for like, damn, what was the currency then? Let's say $3. In Sweden, it was like maybe 40 crowns, like $4 or something. And I think that was actually a pretty good like microtransaction system that Black Ops 2 had. Ghosts had like all these skins and stuff like that. Not very good, I would say, but it was something. But you had so much customization that you could unlock with challenges just by playing the game and stuff. So in terms of like customization for your character, it wasn't necessary to buy anything. You could just play the game. Okay, anyway, extinction mode. Extinction was the most unique thing, I would say, because Black Ops had zombies. World at War as well had zombies. But Modern Warfare had Spec Ops. And I would say Spec Ops was not very fun at all. Maybe MB2's Spec Ops was fun. But the other two, nah, I wouldn't say. But Extinction was very fun. Point of Contact was the first map on Extinction. Very fun map. And I remember you could shoot when you started the map. You could go to the big sign that is by the hotel and shoot LOL, if I remember correctly. And when you killed the aliens, it would be like a golden glowing toy aliens that were flying around as an Easter egg. Very fun. But Extinction, I think, gets a little bit more hate than I think it deserves. Point of Contact was a very fun map. Nightfall, I think, was the second Extinction map with the first DLC. Also a very fun map. I did not play the third map. Mayday, I think it was called. You are like on a submarine or something. And I did not play much of the fourth map. No, wait. Hold on. You had Point of Contact, Nightfall, Exodus, Mayday. Did you have 6 maps? Wait, am I tweaking? No, I will not Google this. I will use brain. Whatever it is. I played Point of Contact, Nightfall, and the last one. I know that you are in... I think it's the last one or the second to last. Whatever it is. You are inside the like alien world. I don't know. I don't really remember, but I know that map was very fun. Very fun map. Much more than that, I don't have much to say. I would actually say that in all, if we exclude the campaign, I would say that Ghost deserves at least a maybe low B tier. Because what it did, what it had, it was not the best game, sure, but it was actually pretty good, I would say. Maybe we can put it there for now, actually. Okay, wait, I need to take a sip of my monster. Wow. Oh, damn. That was good. You have to excuse me for my tweakiness. I'm not very good with caffeine. Okay. Advanced Warfare. Now this is epic. Not really. Okay. Advanced Warfare. What should we say about Advanced Warfare? This is hard now. Because the campaign wasn't good. It was decent. Not the best. I liked the campaign on Advanced Warfare much more than Ghosts. And maybe even MW3. Not very much. I would say, if I just had to rank it right now, I would say it like this. Like low B tier Advanced Warfare. Anyway. It introduced the exosuit system. The like, how should I say it? The advanced warfare. Wow, oh my god, the name Advanced Warfare. Wow. Anyway, it introduced the exosuits, the more futuristic side of the game. You had the exosuit. You could jump high and curb stomp motherfuckers and stuff. It was a fun experience for the first time, I would say. It wasn't a decently good multiplayer, I would say. It was a like 50-50. Sometimes the multiplayer was very fun to play, sometimes it sucked, and especially with the meta being the Speakeasy and Obsidian Steed, not very fun. But it had its moments. It's not a good multiplayer, but it had its moments. The campaign was decent, not the best, not the worst. It was heaps above Ghosts, I would say. And the first game that introduced supply drops. So I need to sit better for this. So advanced supply drops. Okay. I would say, this is a hot take right here. I would say that Infinite Warfare's supply drops were good. In the beginning. Because what I remember is that you played the game in multiplayer for a certain amount of time, and then you got a supply drop. It didn't matter how good you played or anything. It was how long you played the game. If I remember correctly, it was every 45 minutes to 60 minutes. 45 minutes to 1 hour. And then you got the supply drop. And then the counter reset. And you play for another hour. And then you get another one. That's what I remember. Please call me out if I'm wrong. But that's what I remember. And I think that was actually a good system, because you just play the game. Sure, not everyone has the time. So then it may be a little bit... Then maybe it becomes a little bit unfair. Sure. But I still feel like that's a good system. Like, as long as you play the game, it's not unfair. You don't do any like exploits or something. Maybe there were exploits. I remember like watching YouTube videos. Oh my god, do this and get unlimited supply drops. Oh my god. I didn't believe them because it never worked for me, at least. But anyway, enough about the multiplayer. Oh, no. I will have my gripe with multiplayer as well. Not only the meta were very bad in Advanced Warfare in the multiplayer, but they introduced during the, I think, second half of its lifetime, because a COD comes out every year, you know. The second half, if I remember, they introduced advanced supply drops, where you could just purchase as many as you want. And then you can get exclusive armors, like gear, weapon variants, and 2 new weapons. The Ohm and the Cell from Zombies, I believe. But I may be wrong, but I know the Ohm, at least, you could get in the advanced supply drops. I don't remember if you could get it in the normal after that. And also the customization in this game was so bad. If we do like this, if we do like this, like this was the beginning of the game. It wasn't bad. Also, you had like standard, like cool-ish customization. I remember I wanted this so bad. I remember I wanted the normal one, the orbital one. So cool, that one. I never got it though, unfortunately. But like, you had cool outfits and armor sets, and I remember this is when you prestiged. You got like prestige or something, I think. I don't remember, I forgot. This is what Advanced Warfare turned out in the end. You had clowns. Do I need to say more? This wasn't good. And as well as this. Yeah, do I need to say more? Oh man. I do have a high. I do remember you could get this by ultra prestiging. Oh, this was the rank play. Oh, okay. Now I get it. So if you were max prestige, I remember you could prestige again, and you had like golden prestige or something, and then you could get every prestige on the gold side. You could get one piece every prestige for this purple royalty armor. I think it's pretty cool. And remember, this was from the campaign, if I remember correctly. Can get this. It was a cool system. Like, you had much customization, but oh, the whiteout. Oh, damn. It still looks so badass. Damn. You had so much customization in that game, and it was so cool. Like, you had so much, but again, it all relied on supply drops, which I think it's not fair in a way, and especially with the weapon variants that you just have to hope that you get the most meta weapon, like the obsidian steed for the ball, the speakeasy, and stuff. It's not a fun system, but it's a not a good system, but it's a fun system that just play the game and you will earn as same as everyone else, unless you don't spend as much time. Then it's not fair, because they get more than you. Sure, every game is like you have to play more to get more, of course, But it was a fun for me. I thought it was a fair system that everyone gets like at the same time and stuff. Anyway, I have been talking about this game way too long. I would say there. It did good, but not that good. I would say Ghost did better than Advanced Warfare. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I need to take a drink. Ah. Okay. The boy, the one, my boy, Black Ops 3. I did not care for the campaign at all. It was, I guess, creative. It was different from most of the stuff. It was like different, like Black Ops 1. It was not a good campaign. It was one of the more forgettable campaigns, I would say. Um, Not very good. Multiplayer, however, I oh, I do remember you could play multiplayer in campaign, so that was a fun experience. I would say. Uh, then you had multiplayer. I would not say that the exosuits, you had exosuits in Advanced Warfare, but that was more like a jump boost. In Black Ops 3, you could wall run, you could boost and like thrust up. You could like, damn, you could go like this, and then fall down, or you could just go, or you could like something like that. And then you could do like funny stuff with the thrusters. You could slide on a. As soon as you hit a ledge, you could slide, and then you would get like a. You could you flow like. It was pretty funny. Anyway, multiplayer. I remember playing the beta and then the full game as well. I made so many accounts. I resetted my prestige. I made so many accounts just to get so many Dark Ops calling cards and all the stuff. The multiplayer, I would say, is not the best. It had, for the first time, had specialists. So you didn't have like in all these other codes like unnamed soldiers that okay, so for these 5 here, you were just an unnamed soldier and your outfit switches with the class you play. Here you had customization to be however you looked in a way. And Black Ops 3 had specialists where both of the teams were the same characters except just different teams. So this was the first game that really pushed this specialist character thing, and I did not like that. Sure, the specialists were fun. Like I remember you had like the vision pulse for the damn, what was his name? Damn. The bow lady. I forgot her name. then you had the Asian woman, Seraph, with the pistol. Then so you could earn score streaks faster and stuff like that. It was a new idea that was welcome. I would say that it was welcome because just playing with different weapons and classes, whatever, it was starting to become a little bit unfun. So I'm glad Black Ops 3 did something new. But it was not the best change, but it was a welcome one, a new addition. The maps were pretty good. I would say the multiplayer maps until like DLC 3 were the best of the DLC maps. I have not talked about the DLC maps on most of the games, only Black Ops 2. Like Black Ops 2 are the only maps with a DLC that I think are worth talking about actually. Black Ops 1 had actually some good maps, but not the best. Ghosts were the same, not very many good maps, if I remember correctly. I don't remember these three having DLC maps. Maybe. Don't remember. Same with this. Don't really remember. I do remember some maps, but I don't really care. They were not that good. The Clown Hotel was pretty funny though. I like that one. And the zombies as well. I must say, the zombies as well were decent. Not a unique new zombie experience, but not a very fun one. That's all I would say about that. Anyway, so the campaign was bad, not very good. Multiplayer was good, but not bad, but not the best. It was like if I had to rate it like in a score, maybe 6, 7 out of 10. Then zombies though. Zombies did so much. It was the most creative experience in COD history, I would say. They did so much with the zombies, I would say. This is the staple of Call of Duty Zombies. This is the main selling point almost, because they did so much with the zombies. They did Shadows of Evil was the first map, and then you had the Giant. So you had a main Easter egg campaign. I mean zombie Easter egg, and then you have the high round survive as long as you can with a little small maybe Easter egg, the Giant. But that was a pre-order, however, and then a few months later, if I remember correctly, they added as you could just purchase the map. Then you had what did you have then? You had Der Eisendrache, the best zombie map ever, I would say. Der Eisendrache is so iconic. You have the bows, you have the everything. The map is so fun. The bows are so much fun to do. People like to compare it to Origins because it's Origins in a different map with bows instead of staffs. But I would say that Eisendrache is much more fun than Origins, even though Origins is a more I would say a more interesting map because it has so much. It's a very unique map, I would say. And then we have I think Setsubo no Shima. Didn't play that one unfortunately much. I just played like the first 10 rounds something, never played it again. Gorod Krovi, I've seen, however, every zombie map on YouTube. Like the second, third, and last DLC, and my dad used to play all of them, so I used to watch him as well. But I would say Eisendrache was the most fun out of the DLC's maps. Setsubo no Shima was with all the spiders. Then we had Gorod Krovi with the dragons in Stalingrad. And then we had, I think, Revelations. It was with many different COD maps mixed into one. Like, the map looks incredibly cool. It was very cool. But I don't know if it's a very fun experience. That's the one I haven't seen the most. And then you also had a free running mode in Black Ops 3. You had 4 modes. The first time you had actually 4 modes. You had free running, so you could learn the parkour, get used to the movement. But I would say maybe there. Wait. No, I would do that. Yeah, I would actually do that. Yeah. Okay. Infinite Warfare. The biggest, most hated Call of Duty ever. Vanguard holds that title, but in YouTube views, Infinite Warfare. So I think that Infinite Warfare is the most overhated, underappreciated Call of Duty in the entire series. I have not played the campaign yet. I will do that in soon. I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now, trying that for the first time. And when I'm done with that, I will actually go to Infinite Warfare and play the campaign. Play every mode that I can. So I will not talk about the campaign because I have just done the first mission. That's it. So I will get back to you in a few days, weeks, with the Infinite Warfare review campaign thing. You will get a 30-second video saying it's good. I liked something. Anyway, the multiplayer, the graphics in that game, and the movement and the camera, everything felt so good. I would say the multiplayer was the most cleanest that any COD has ever done before. The multiplayer felt fun. You had weapon variants like Advanced Warfare, and you had supply drops as well, like Black Ops 3. You had crypto keys. You went to the quartermaster, paid with your keys, with how much you played the game and stuff like that. But however, apart from Advanced Warfare, where you did just get scraps, you just got the same stuff that you got before, you could actually get scraps. Had you gotten a variant in Infinite Warfare, you got a scrap. And that scrap, you could buy weapon variants that you wanted. So what you could do is play the game, save up your scraps, and buy the best weapon variant. Like the NV4, I think it was called. You could have the nuke perk on it. So if you got 25 kills or whatever, you could get a nuke. And that is much more fair than Advanced Warfare. So much more fair. And then you had Specialists again. However, the Specialists this time were much more fun than Black Ops 3, I would say. And the customization were better than Black Ops 3, I would say. In the last half, the last few months of Black Ops 3, they added ridiculous customization to the game, I would say. So, and you had zombies. You had zombies in Spaceland. Such a good map. Such a good zombies map. Zombies in Spaceland was such a cool map. Like every zombie DLC for Infinite Warfare was so fun. Like you had the radioactive thing, you had Shaolin Shuffle, Raving Redwoods, or whatever it was called. It was a very fun experience, I would say. The whole game is so hated because the major community did not want any more futuristic stuff. And I feel like that's very unfair to the game. Sure, you could hate the futuristic stuff. Sure, I get it. But you can't say when most of the next games have been like Cold War, World War II again, modern, and then say, nah, this is boring. I feel like that's very unfair. It was Black Ops 2 was half futuristic, half not. It was getting futuristic. Black Ops 3, very futuristic. Advanced Warfare, very futuristic. But then Infinite Warfare were the most futuristic. Like maybe Star Wars level futuristic. I don't really know, but I would say Infinite Warfare got so much hate for no reason. Because yeah, it's a very good game. If I can say, I would actually say like this. That I would actually say like this. It's so unfair to Infinite Warfare to get so much hate, I think. Plus, it had much more. If we don't count, if we don't count the DLCs, it's Zombies in Spaceland was more fun than any original zombie map in Black Ops 2, I would say. And the multiplayer was actually more fun than Black Ops 2. The maps were more fun. I would say like this. I will get crucified, but World War II, I would already say it's that. The campaign, play through it, wasn't very good, wasn't very fun. I did not care for the characters at all. Not more to say than that, unfortunately. Very forgettable campaign as well. Sad. Wait, I need to take a little bit more sip. Oh. Okay. Multiplayer was not very fun. The maps were not the best. They were decent. I don't have anything good to say about this game, actually. Sure, I love World War II. It's very fun to study, read up on history and the setting of World War II. Sure, very fun. That's the only thing I can say. The multiplayer wasn't fun. The quartermaster, you had this main hub where everyone could run around and open supply drops. No. The worst. Damn. The worst supply drop system in the COD history. This game. Zombies, I don't have much to talk about. I did not play that much. I was starting to get very bored at this point with Call of Duty, unfortunately. This game actually was the game that made me stop caring as much. Anyway, so this goes this is the worst Call of Duty, I would say. Black Ops 4, oh man, where do I put this? I have seen so many people swear by this game that this is the best Call of Duty that have ever existed, and it's the best zombies and yada yada yada. No, you're wrong. Instead of a campaign, we had a battle royale, and when I saw people and myself play the battle royale, the graphics were mush and horrible. The multiplayer was the most boring multiplayer that I have ever seen in any COD up to this point. They bring back some characters from specialists from Black Ops 3. No. Nah. They had some uniquely maps on the zombies, however. They had like, you were in a Colosseum, you were on the Titanic and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Like, but it felt not right. For me, it did not feel right when playing Black Ops 4 Zombies. Everything about Black Ops 4 felt weird, wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It did not feel right at all to play the game. I would say like this, because World War II actually had a more fun multiplayer and zombie experience than Black Ops 4, I would say. It had so much promise, Modern Warfare 2019. It had so much promise. My hope in Call of Duty were so hyped up when this game came. And then it became about here, I would say. It's not a fun experience. There were so many Claymore users, so many shotgun users, what was called Remington or whatever. Yeah, the game did not feel as fun because everyone was playing the same way. The customization, however, were actually pretty good. You unlocked skins by doing challenges and such, and it looked like real skins. And then we got a little bit more out of hand with the anime stuff. Sure, I don't mind some anime, but it became a little bit weird with the skins. Campaign was alright. I will not comment anymore about the game. Cold War, I played beta, played like 5 minutes on the full game, did not care for it much. Worst game ever, will never play that game. Bought it, never played it. Oh, I need to piss. I need to hurry this shit up, bruh. So, Modern Warfare 3, the 2023 version, I would actually say is... I would actually say there. The campaign, I don't care for. I haven't even finished it. The multiplayer, however, the gunplay feels so nice. The trash talking, extremely fun. Maps, maybe all of them, like 90% of all the maps in the game is recycled from old Call of Duties. Not original, not fun, nothing. And if you buy Modern Warfare 3, you actually get the trophies for Modern Warfare 2. Not in that way. If you go into your trophy or /achievement page on your console, you will see Modern Warfare 2, even though you don't have the game. Because Modern Warfare 3 counts as a DLC for Modern Warfare 2. Same goes with Black Ops 6. So every year, every Call of Duty has had their separate trophy lists with the DLCs and everything. However, when Modern Warfare 2 came out, it was Modern Warfare 2. And when Modern Warfare 3 came out, that counts as a DLC in the Modern Warfare 2 trophy list. That says it all, however, because the both suck. They suck. However, Modern Warfare 3 was in a multiplayer sense much more fun. Until they added the static and the dual wheeled shotguns, I would say. Ranked were pretty fun. Multiplayer were pretty fun. I will not say anything about zombies because Warzone zombies is the worst thing ever. So I will not comment about that. But the multiplayer experience were pretty fun. Like the gunplay felt nice, the movement felt everything about the gameplay in Modern Warfare 3 were fun. Much more fun than like MB2. And I have tried a little bit of MB2. Not much, but that's why I put it in unplayed, because I have tried it not longer than an hour, because I was like, nah, I'm done. I'm good. Black Ops 6 is down, I would say, here. Omni movement feels just... The movement from Modern Warfare 3 to Black Ops 6 is abysmal, I would say. The gameplay in multiplayer is so night and day. Modern Warfare 3 has the best gameplay in multiplayer than Black Ops 6 ever could. And it nothing about the multiplayer in Black Ops 6 is good, I would say. Nothing. Campaign, did it have a campaign? I don't even remember. I don't actually even remember if it had a campaign. I will never play it if it does, but zombies. Okay, so I will actually say that zombies were actually pretty fun. The first two maps, Terminus and ja du. I don't remember the other map's name. We can go together. BO6 Zombies. Maps. Liberty Falls. There we go. So Liberty Falls and Terminus, they are very fun zombie maps. I would actually say that even though I hate the Warzone style to zombies in Black Ops 6, I actually think that it's more fun than Black Ops 4, World War 2, and Advanced Warfare in zombie mode. And Modern Warfare 3, of course. But it deserves this spot because it's not good. It's not a good game, Black Ops 6. Sorry for my share. I need to oil that shit up. And Black Ops 7 I haven't played, will never play, and what I have seen from it, it's the worst game I've ever seen. Because, you know, can't forget about the cat cafe, bruh. The cat cafe... Oh my... You guys hear the fucking chair? Huh? Stupid ass chair. The cat cafe in Black Ops 7. Can't forget about that. The best feature. Anyway, this is my ranking, I would say. I don't feel like I will change anything. Yeah, okay, yeah, maybe like that. However, I will rank zombie and multiplayer experience here, and more rank the zombie experience. I don't think that only zombie experience should win over Infinite Warfare. But this is my list. Say what you want. I would love to hear anyone say their part, what they think and stuff. Yeah, next time I will rank something different. Thank you. Enjoy your night, day, or whatever. Mwah. Love you and goodbye.